Happy Tuesday! 3.5 more days till spring break. I can do this. I can do this. I'm like so excited for this nap right now. You have no idea. I'm just gonna like go into my bed and curl up and just relax, and then I get to write a paper, and then I have the interview, which I might not even do the organization, so I can't form my words right now. My interview is really soon. Dressed up, I'm ready. I kind of don't want to go because I'm not sure if I actually want to do this group next year because I don't know if I can, and I don't know if it's right for me, so I am probably going to ask him more questions than he's going to ask me, but I'm kind of just trying this out. If I get in, then I'll have to think about it and review the questions that I asked him, but I'm not too nervous just because I don't have like a dire need to be in this organization because I feel like it'll be a time constraint next year, and I don't want that because I'll be in shows, and I don't have a lot of extra time, you know? So hopefully I won't snot all over him in the interview, and hopefully it goes relatively well. Wish me luck, yay! By the way, I just took out my flip camera and my DVD just came out on my computer. What? Okay, I have my flip camera. I got it when I went home last weekend, and I plug it into my computadora. And it does like this thingy, this white thing, and I think it's charging, but I don't think it's charging because it's not turning on, and my Mac isn't recognizing it, so I don't know what to do. I don't think I've ever plugged in my flip camera into my Mac before, so if anyone has some advice, that would be awesome, because I don't know what's going on. I'm Googling it, and everyone's saying weird things that aren't working for me, so if you have some advice, comment below, because I need some help. Vlogging in the snow, vlogging in the snow. Oh, it's kind of hard snow. Oh gosh. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going. I'm going this way. Okay. So, I'm on my way to my interview, but I forgot to tell you guys about my super awesome nap. I got back to my dorm, and I curled up in bed, and you know when you first get in bed and your body's like all heavy, like when you're super tired, and you're all warm and snuggly, and then you close your eyes and you're out like 2 seconds? Yeah, that happened. It was marvelous, but getting up was rather difficult. So the interview just got done, and I'm in the cafe eating dinner, and the interview went so well. I'm shocked. Like, I wasn't really nervous just because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this or not, but then I got there, and I'm not really confident in my interviewing skills. Wait, I already told you about this. What am I doing? Okay, alright. So, and I get to like the lounge area, and I was just like, crap, I don't know what this guy looks like. But he kind of walked in right at 6 o'clock, and he was like looking around. He like starts walking toward me, and I was like, "Are you Zach?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yes." No awkwardness. But the interview went well. The questions weren't hard to answer, and he asked me what my favorite superhero was, and he asked some things that I had to write in my essay, so I already knew the answers to. And what else? Oh, he asked me to read this paragraph. I think it was about Star Wars. No, it was about Star Wars, but I don't know if it was like the story or what. But there were names in Star Wars that I'm not familiar with because I haven't seen Star Wars, so I totally stumbled over the names. I don't remember what they were, so don't ask me, but there was one name that I was just like, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I did the rest okay, so. And then, so everything went well, and I asked him a couple questions about the service because I was worried about not getting my hours in every week, but you don't have to do 4 hours of service every week. It's like you can do it however much you want throughout the year. So happy about that. I asked him what his favorite part of the Tower Guard was, and he told me, and he's like, this is a really fun organization, like, I highly recommend it, it's a really good experience, so I'm kind of excited if I get in. And the last thing he asked me to do was copy down this paragraph on another piece of paper in my handwriting, and I didn't really read it. I was kind of writing it because I wanted to go. I just wanted to leave. But it was about America, and it was like, what's that quote? You have nothing to fear but fear itself, and then it talked about how America's thriving and all this stuff, and it was this long paragraph, like it was probably a third of the page. So it took me like 5 or plus minutes to write it down, so that was kind of tedious, but I don't know. While I was writing the paragraph down, he's like, yeah, I wouldn't worry about getting in because I think you're gonna get in. And I'm just like, wow. And he's like, yeah, I think you're unique and really good for this. So that was a nice feeling. I definitely needed that self-esteem boost. But I kind of hope I do get in. But I find out in a couple of weeks. He said like February. Oh, like March 11th or something. So I'll find out soon. I'll let you guys know. But that's kind of exciting if I get into that. I'm actually glad that went well. I think that all of my auditioning has helped me with my interviews because I've done it so much. And it's pretty much the same thing because directors ask you a ton of questions and you have to be prepared right on the spot. So I think I'm starting to get better at interviewing. Yay! This guy in the cab was just like, he was like, hey! And like half of the cab like stopped talking, and he was like, stop throwing food. And the guy who was throwing food was just like, and we're all just like, I'm pretty sure he's a student. I mean, I'm positive. Maybe he's a teacher or something, but it was just kind of awkward. He's like, this isn't high school anymore. I don't know if they were like throwing food. I don't know. But I mean, like, it wasn't a food fight or anything. They were probably just being silly. No need to raise your voice.